Resub streaming again. So chill to be watching you stream again. Well, thank you kindly. Honestly, I think it's Darius. I think if I go Doran Shield, it'll just maul me anyway. Like, it's not like I can get hit by him and then just like sustain up. So I think Doran's ring is going to be better, give me some damage in order to actually trade with him. But we'll see. I think I probably should play Ignite in this matchup, but we will see. It's Volibear mid with Ignite. That's... yeah, that sounds, especially when I read this, probably sounds like my mid laner is gonna get killed a couple of times for free. But that's okay. No big deal. Normal Bass. Thank you for 6 months. Any tips playing against Urgot? Baiting out his E is going to be the optimal way to play against him, but his E hitbox is pretty rough, so I recommend don't dodge in a straight line, try to like sidestep. So when you're approaching the Urgot, and you start your trade, try to dodge up or down. Well, I mean, it depends on how you're trading with him, of course, but if he's in front of you, like let's say Urgot is here, try to dodge up or down to improve your chances of dodging his E, because if he uses his E, he's kind of a sitting duck. Also, if you're playing a champion with CC, Aatrox for example, you can interrupt his dash, and practicing that moment where you interrupt his dash is very important in order to win or have a chance at winning the lane. Same with, let's say, Sion, for example. You can prep your Q and then just chuck it at him. So my champion's early game is, as you can see, pretty weak. 130 energy is not very great, and I do not want to get W'd by this Darius. So what I'm going to be doing is just playing the farm here. I do have a range advantage on him. My empowered auto attack has a improved range. As I just chuck out a Q there, I probably should have waited a bit longer until he went in for CS. Like so. And then right now I have a little bit of range on him. Oh, my passive ran out, so I'm going to miss a CS there. But that's fine, again. I'm just trying to grab the CS that I can. Darius is obviously a bit of a lane bully early game. Not unexpected to see my mid laner die. He actually goes W. That creep should die. As I'm getting a gank here. As I get one shot, I was hoping my Kayn would go on him, but he did not want to. That's my bad. Darius has passive, so I should wait until Kayn goes, and if he doesn't, I shouldn't go. That's my bad. I E'd onto him because my Kayn was coming. Like, I E'd first, but I could have just disengaged the trade with W, I think, and been safer. That way I could also deny him stacking his passive, and Kayn would likely have gotten a successful gank, but I just thought Kayn would go there. Because, well, even though Darius is passive, it's not like Darius is going to kill you in one shot if you're full HP. And I could E on top of him there. Anyway, a little bit of a setback. That's my bad. I messed up. A little bit of action mid here. Oh, it looks like enemy bot lane is full moved and ready to join the action. So it's going to be a bit rough for us. No big deal. I messed up as well, so we'll see if we can recover. Trying to last hit these creeps the best I can. I'm gonna probably have to give up on CS, and because I hesitated, I missed both. That's my bad. You know, I didn't pink this. Just in case Darius decided to ward it. He did not. Just gonna have to farm with Q here. I don't have my Shroud up. I use it to farm, so interacting with the enemy top laner and the Shroud is on cooldown is almost always going to end poorly. Oh, there I had E, so I can give him a short trade. Not too bad if I keep respecting him around my cooldowns like so. His upper hand is a little longer than my E, so I should be okay to CS a couple of creeps. Trying to use my basic attack to CS as many creeps as I can, as I do want the energy in order to trade with him. With my Shroud available, I can perhaps look to trade him a little bit here. I'm going to try and use the fact that he needs to CS this cannon to my advantage. He has no flash, so I can use that to my advantage. When he Qs, I need to E it, so I need to pay attention to that a bit better here. Upper hand whiffs, that's big. But yeah, when he Qs, I need to E it, and obviously the skill on his side of the matchup will be making sure that I can't tag him with E when I dodge the Q. If I tag him with E, I'm almost always going to smash the trade. So that's kind of on him to dodge it. I'm going to go ahead and ward here. Against Zac specifically, I think warding here is not as useful as warding here. So there's a chance Zac goes here, because he isn't quite high level yet, level 5. Doesn't have all the points in his spell yet. Actually, got hit by that. A little bit unfortunate there. Okay, need to be mindful here. Oh, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Oh, didn't pick it up. But Kayn has it under control. He's picking some strange timings to fight me, the Darius. Like right there, he would never kill me. I don't know why he committed so much. Like, I don't think Kayn should ever be able to kill him there. I think that was a moment where he would just walk away and like chunk me out of the lane. My wave crashes, I base, life is good, but Darius commits, trying to kill me, ends up getting killed. Quite nice for me. I'm gonna go ahead and grab myself a Leeching Leer. Why? Well, I think it's a pretty good item. It's pretty chill. Gives you a lot of HP. It's nice against the true damage. You don't get the armor, but all things considered for me right now, armor not so big of a deal. As long as I trade properly, I should not be having too much of a problem. He's dead, no? Yeah. Well, it's okay. My mid laner has never played against Volibear, and that actually sounds like a pretty rough matchup. I would not want to play the Talon side. I think he could have ganked top here, but I should have pinged him. This guy is still no flash. Just always E his opening here. And then just leave. Don't want to overcommit to a trade. 3 stacks against Darius. 3 stacks of hemorrhage. Always going to be scary to deal with. When you're playing against Darius, and this is what I failed to do the first time I died when I interacted with him, is when you're playing against Darius, you're going to have to respect his hemorrhage. 5 stacks of hemorrhage is always going to be scary. I'm just getting a feel for him. Trying to see if I can bait out a spell before queuing him. I miss, yes, there it is. Just trying to get a feel for how Darius wants to play it here. Generally speaking, when you're playing this type of matchups and you have an escape, it's much easier to play against Darius. When you don't have an escape, it gets tougher. I'll lull in him here if he's... Wait, why didn't he wait until the cannon? I was planning on ulting him as soon as the... Oh, we're diving, it seems. I was planning on going as soon as the cannon creep died, or like was low enough, but he had different plans. I'm gonna let Kayn start this dive here. Okay, he flushes my E. Correct way of opening or the correct way of answering Akali's damage output. Well, this guy lost so much, but we're obviously going to lose equal amounts mid, so it is a bit rough, but as Talon admits, he can't lane, so better to look for opportunities elsewhere if you can't lane. It's a good thing from Talon to at least make someone else suffer if he has a hard time laning. So getting a dive off here, quite huge of course, for the Akali. Gonna clear the wave. When you're taking, trying to gather the most advantage you can get from getting a dive off with your team, try to focus the wave first and then leave. Because right now, imagine if I took that plate right now, but the wave was still alive. That would be a little bit problematic. I'm gonna go ahead and stay here. This is a neat trick you can do. Just fake recall. I'm recalling, but not really. The plan here is basically... I mean, I probably should have just been behind my turret here, because he's obviously going to push the wave, right? The plan here is quite simple. You fake recall so you can get it more gold. In this case, I want my item, so... Usually people are going to push the wave when you base like this, so... this way I can cheese out enough gold for my Riftmaker, as well as my teleport cooldown, as well as my ult cooldown. So what I'm going to end up doing here is abuse the fact that I'm real recalling, and I'm going to TP behind him, because I have vision on everybody. So right now, with my Riftmaker completed, I'm going to go ahead and grab a health potion, because why not? I'm in a pretty good spot to wall in him. Zac is going to be moving here, so it's something that I probably should be mindful of. He's no flush though, so... It's not like they can really beat me. Volibear is not moving, so I can go for a 2v1 play here. Ian 2. And we're gonna go ahead and grab ourselves a nice double kill. Very good, very nice. Yeah, I'm pretty strong, so all things considered, pretty big, pretty big. It's a very simple League of Legends, even though I messed up early on. With the fake base, I managed to get myself enough gold for my item, and then I TP behind him. As he has no flash, because he used it on the dive, I can look for a opportunity there to get a quick and easy kill. I didn't play that mechanically the best I could have, but it was good enough. Like right now, if we can dive as 3 here, it would be completely game over for our good friend Darius, but all good. Plates are ending in 3 minutes, so Kane basing is fine by me. You want to pay attention to the timer when you have the Rift Herald. You don't want to not use it when the plates are up. Alright. Gonna pull the wave here. At this point, I just want to CS every creep I can and basically kill him when he walks up to the wave. I can't one-shot him 100-0 unless I like outplay him and he doesn't hit apprehend on me. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm just gonna chunk him first and then look to all in him. He's roaming right now, perhaps. Maybe he's looking for a teleport play somewhere. I'm not sure. Either way. Okay, there's some action here and it looks like we're winning out. That's huge, actually. Oh, really? He's going to get a trade kill. Rakan went for the W on the Zac. I don't blame him. It seemed like he was dead, the Volibear. He got charmed quite low. But all things considered, we're still in a very good spot. Alright. I slow pushed the wave, stacked 2 waves, and then now crashed them together. Oh, I'm just looking for poke under the turret here. I can't really hit the turret here, as if he all-ins me and stacks 5 passive, then I'm going to be in a rough spot. So I'm just going to do the same thing here, stack waves and try to pressure him that way. I also have a pretty good base coming up. I have Sork Boots. And then working towards the Demonic Embrace, I'll grab some AP. Sork Boots are quite nice for Akali, especially this game. I only have Rakan as a magic damage source. Everybody else is full-on AD or true damage. So physical damage or true damage, which means magic resistance will not be a great purchase for any of them. Obviously not terrible for them to buy it, but still. It's not something that I'll be expecting. So after slow pushing the wave, I fast push. And now I can make a decision on what to do. I get a teleport out here. That's strange. I'm not sure why he did that. If he freezes here, I don't mind. Well, actually, I do mind, because I can just kill him if he freezes. I got hit by the Q. That's unlucky. Oh well. I think I kill him with my burst if I don't get hit by that. I'm not sure what he's thinking, but yeah. Akali Z does a lot of damage. I wanted to kill him on the... oh, I missed the cannon there. That's unfortunate. I wanted to kill him earlier, but I didn't dodge his Q damage with my R1 over the top, so a bit unfortunate. Actually, are they rotating top? They really might as well be. No? Oh no. I don't want to die here. Whatever, I'm committed to this point. No, they didn't. Sweet. Yeah, let's not hit the tower, though. Let's not challenge the enemy team too much, shall we? That was greedy enough. My Talon and Rakan were basing here, so I felt safe to do the next wave, but then I realized they easily could have just walked past them. You know what, in a game like this, and in general, when I have 425, when I'm playing an AP champ and I haven't bought a Dark Seal yet, and I'm doing quite well, I like buying Dark Seal pink, mostly for the pink, but that way I don't waste the gold. I still have a use for the gold. Something small to pay attention to. This seems like a bit of a throw by the enemy team, I'm not going to lie. That hurts a bit, that AP Volibear damage. It's a bit unfortunate that we are going to be fighting here. Yeah. Enemy team trades one back. Fortunately for me. I mean, I can murder them, by the way. They're so cocky. I don't think they realize I just demolished them, by the way. Like, I can almost one-shot that guy. I was just playing respectfully, because I don't feel like it's... Okay. I pressed S there, because Darius wasn't showing on the top wave. Neither was Tristana this whole time. It's one of the main reasons why I didn't pick a fight. Wait, where is he? I'm pretty sure he's in the bush here, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Good night. What do you want? If I could keep my Conqueror up, I could pick this fight, but for now I'm pretty happy with that. Flush Darius. Yeah, if you hit E on this Akali, there's a lot of damage. Like a lot of damage. So, kind of getting kills here because I'm hitting E on people. I'm gonna go ahead and try and use vision to my advantage here. Let's ward. I'm coming, but that's a one-shot, unfortunately. 30 on my ult. Damn, if I'm tagged her with that, it could have been interesting. Either way, my shroud is out, so no need to force anything. I don't have ult, so I'm not going to overcommit to anything here. But laning against the Tristana is actually pretty good for me, because if I can kill her and get the shutdown, it's a game changer. Huh? Oh, I'm getting hit in... I'm getting spotted in Shroud by something. I guess it's because I got hooked, so I'm just gonna go ahead and deal all the damage I can, which apparently was enough to one-shot someone, so that's pretty awkward, isn't it? Had he waited with his W until that, I think he would have killed him, but no biggie. Oh, Flash, Dread Smite, doesn't quite do the trick. Maybe Rakan does. It's going to be a bit messy here to get this kill, that's for sure. But no big deal, we're still in a good spot. Oh, dear lord. Kane is not playing the cleanest. No big deal though, we got what we wanted, the shutdown in the end. Kane got it instead of me and she got a shutdown on me, so not optimal. I played it pretty bad, I got hit by the hook. It's pretty bad by me, honestly. Like, I got hit by everything, but Tristana kinda got one shot, so not a big deal. Holy moly, our Vayne got one tap. She's smurfing though. Honestly, I probably should have TP'd, but I wasn't sure if it was a... I wanna flash on these people here. He has no hourglass. What the fuck? Close. Ah, close. Almost. I wasted my ult on that because I thought I had enough to reach threshold for a lethal there, but not quite. So I completely wasted my ult, kinda. Oh well. I'm gonna go ahead and push top and wait until my ult is back whilst farming Demonic Embrace. It's gonna give me a nice chunk of AP. Again, I'm not sure if this is actually a good build. I just know it's the highest win rate build, and this item is... It feels nice. Like, the burn helps you wave clear a bit more reliably. And your champion, or this champion, has a ridiculous amount of base HP per level. Like, it's crazy how much she gets. Like, why do I have 2.4k HP at level 13, you know? Like, that's how ridiculous it is. I have my ult for the dragon, so that's the upside, of course. As long as I have my ult, I can fight. Stridebreaker's my E. I don't think he expects me to have my ult again, so... If I hit ult E, I think I can one-shot him, but at the same time I also do want to save my ult. I do want to save my ult for the dragon fight, but is that a winning fight? It seems like it's a winning fight. I'll TP in here. Darius matches TP with me. All things considered, I think that's a good thing. Got one. I can't move my champ. I was smashing R, but it didn't work. It should still be a winning fight, though. Where we end up 2 for 3, so it's not the worst. I got Volibear queued, actually. That was unfortunate. When Volibear has his passive stacked and he's AP like this, obviously going to be very strong in a fight. I didn't have my Shroud because I used it to trade, so it wasn't the best. I finished off the Zac, which maybe I shouldn't have. Yeah, it wasn't the greatest fight. I mean, maybe I should have just invested my ult into... Maybe I should have just invested my ult into killing Darius and then TP'd, because then that way it would be a 4v5 fight, because he did some damage to me. It's a bit unlucky. Missed Hourglass there for sure. It's the only downside of this build, you don't have Hourglass. Dragons are a bit scarce for our team, but no big deal. Again, I'm going to be very strong this game as long as I keep farming. Enemy team has no magic resistance coming up. I mean, it would be strange if they did build it, considering I'm the only AP. So regardless, I'm going to be very strong this game. But I'm pink here. Don't think I can do anything on this wave though. Let's clear the wave out here. Both Merc treads. But I'm okay with that. It's not very good against the rest of my team. He actually predicted me. I'm going in because my Kayn should be too. I'm not sure why he's not. My Kayn should have entered that fight way earlier. I'm really not sure why he was running with full HP. He finished the guy off here and then ran away instead of committing in when I had Mark. But it's okay. It's not the worst. It's still a decent fight. I was hoping Kayn would... Like, he came in here. And then he walked away. At least from what I could tell. So I went in and did the most damage I could. It ended up trading a kill with Volibear though, which is pretty good. He outplayed me with the hourglass timing. So that was bad play by me. If he didn't hourglass my ult, I would have carried this fight easily. But I'm misplaying the team fights a little bit, so not the greatest performance by me. All good anyway. I think we're still in a really good spot. Kayn is scaling up, grabbing his cleaver. I'm going here. I can't side lane at all. Sure you can. Just have to be smart about it. When you're playing a mobile champion like Talon and Akali, it's important that you sneak waves when the enemy team is not paying attention. That's kind of the trick, right? He's gonna look for a solo kill here on the Darius. I should probably hover, but I don't see a world where he can lose. Yep, just slays him. I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna start hovering. Nope, they're not doing it. I immediately started hovering just in case. I mean, I didn't do it immediately. I hit the wave first, but honestly, I probably should have just immediately hovered because just in case something goes wrong, that's really bad, of course. Just like this. I don't know what he's doing in there. We already had our point of pressure, which was me after he gets the kill. No, this is bad. I don't know why he's so cocky. I really don't know why he's so cocky. But he wants to lose Nash. Okay, that's okay. People... when your jungler is dead, you can't like risk chasing people like that. It's gonna cost you Baron. I can't make it to Baron here. I was not preparing myself for my team running into them and dying. So... just not prepared for that. So obviously we're going to lose Baron here, so that's pretty bad. But no big deal, no big deal. It's still a very winnable game. Kayn is still very strong, Vayne is still very strong. Just a matter of me assassinating people and playing good. Dodge that real quick. And no harm done. I don't want all in him there. He has 3 stacks on me. And I don't really have space to cast my ult and get things going. Just want to work towards my hourglass here. That's going to be the build. Grab myself an hourglass. I'll grab the Fiendish Codex. At this point, the armor is not really that big of a deal because I can't stack it that fast. So I'd rather get the cooldown reduction. Cooldown reduction is quite nice on Akali because of her ult, mostly. But also her Shroud and E are huge tools. So not bad to have some CDR at all. He went Nash's Tooth, so he's no MR, which means if I can just focus Volibear and deal a significant amount of damage to him or Tristana, I still think the fights are very much in our favor. She has a GA here, or working towards one. She does have a GA finished, so I want to fight here. It's actually very good for us to fight here. I'm not sure why I'm not getting any help. I'm really not sure why these two aren't helping me. Rakan has ult. Huh, no, it's my bad, I guess. We don't want to fight, it seems. I don't know why, but we don't want to fight. We see Tristana bot crossing, so I want to contest mid wave here, but it doesn't seem like the rest of my team is on the same page. I wanted to contest mid there, because, I mean, I'm pretty sure Kayn is still really strong, right? Like, isn't he? Is that just me? Like, they're cooldown-based champions, right? Volibear and Zac, so they have to hit one guy, and then that's it. But it seems like we threw too much, and we're actually just going to lose, because they're just going to end, because, well, we're not defending. That's pretty awkward. Oh well, this is my bad this game. I think if I played the fights better, I could have carried my team and stopped them from doing stupid shit, but I was unable to play the fights as good as I needed to, so we just lose the game. there on the mid wave, I think we should have won that, but unfortunately, not quite. Oh well.